What's going on, guys? I'm with the Moose, and today I'm back on MUT 17 telling you guys exactly how I want to go about making a lot of coins when you first start up Madden 17 Ultimate Team. Now, every single tip in here is not going to be for everyone, but I think you can learn something regardless of your skill, your play style, everything like that, and you can kind of take that and do with it as you will and try to make some coins in MUT 17, which is what everybody loves to do. Now, first thing is first, you guys know this, but I always want to hammer it home when I do these videos. Play your solo challenges. It is the best way to make coins, and it is the easiest way to make coins for sure. Now, I haven't played a ton yet. I haven't really had a lot of time to play a lot, but you have the 8 opening games you got to play. You have to play them to unlock the rest of the solo challenges. And then you have Ultimate Season, the Gauntlet, and Team Challenge solos. Now, I'm going to tell you exactly which ones I would do first, but you guys can probably see I want to do the Gauntlet first, but I'll tell you exactly why as well. So let's take a look at Ultimate Season real quick. These ones are very easy. It's very similar to the Journey. Last year, I've only played the first one so far. But overall, they're very easy. Basically, just win the game and you get coins. But as you guys can see right here, these coin rewards are extremely low. The first one was like 100 or 150, something like that. The next one's 175, 200 you get a silver player, 225, 250 for the next one, 275, 300. It's not terrible because you do get silver players and stuff like that. But in general, it's just going to take you kind of a while, and you're really not going to get that many coins. Even the last game in this first set of 16. You get 750 coins and 2 gold players, which is pretty good. The gold players are nice to build up your team, early on, but it's going to take you probably an hour at least to get all those done, if not more. If you might lose a game or something like that. I know they're easy, but sometimes you might just forget and lose a game. So I would do the Ultimate Season eventually. Obviously, I'm going to have to do it eventually because I think it's a good way to make coins and a good way to, in general, just get used to the game. But I would start with the Gauntlet if I were you guys. That's exactly what I'd start with. The only way I wouldn't start with the Gauntlet is if you have like no coins, no team at all. If you don't buy packs at all with money, I would probably start with the Ultimate Season, play a couple of the first strings, get some silver players on your team, get a few gold players, and then move into the Gauntlet, because the Gauntlet is a little bit tougher. I'll take a look. You guys can see I've already finished the rushing. You can't see the rewards for them, but they are relatively harder. The first few ones are pretty easy, but if you go down further, let's see, a rush TD in the first 5 plays. I think I started on like the 40-yard line, so that one's not like super easy. A lot of these are relatively easy. You should be able to get them done in a try or two, but in general they're not extremely easy, but you do get great rewards. You guys can see here the next one I have in this string gives me 1,850 coins and also a gold passing pack, so I'll get a gold player out of that one. Next one, 2,000 coins. Next one, 2,150. Next one after that, 2,300. And then the final one of this string, 2,500 coins and a passing gauntlet reward pack that's going to give me a 92 overall. I believe it's DeAndre Hopkins, so that's pretty cool. Also, the defensive ones you guys can see here. It starts at 200, but then it goes up quickly. 350, 500, 650, and a 50 contract pack, so you won't run out of those. 800 coins, 950, and so on. You guys can see you really get a good amount. And also for the 8th game of each of these strings, you get a pro pack. So just by doing the gauntlet, you get 3 pro packs right there. At least get 1 gold player, and maybe if you're lucky, get an elite player. So basically, I would play the gauntlet first. You guys can also see, real quick, I want to make sure you don't do the team challenges first. I mean, you can do them if you want, but these are going to take forever. They're full games. Obviously, the first few are pretty easy at 2-minute quarters, but you only get 100 coins for the first game, 200 for the next one, 300 for the next one, 400, and so on. You really don't get much from these. You do need to do some of these for MUT Master, but you don't need to do all of them. So if you're going for MUT Master, which I'll do a separate video on by itself, that's not just based on coins, but how to get MUT Master done. But if you're going for that, you're going to have to do these. But in general, I would stay away from these solo challenges until you've done the Gauntlet and the Ultimate Season first, just because those are easier and they're going to take less time, and you're going to get quicker rewards by doing those. So in the end, just play your solo challenges. It is one of the best ways, if not the best way, to make coins in any MUT mode, past, present, whatever. So next thing is buy packs with money. Now, I know a lot of you guys don't want to hear this, but it easily is probably the second best, if not the best, way to make coins in Madden 17 Ultimate Team and every other Ultimate Team as well. I would highly recommend, once you hop on the game, buy at least a 7 Pro Pack bundle. I know you guys probably don't want to spend any extra money on the game. I get that completely, and if you don't have the money to spend it, don't do it. Don't go bankrupt on MUT. But I'm saying if you got 10, 15, 20 extra bucks lying around, pop open a bundle, and you'll definitely feel the rewards for it. It's really helpful to open up some pro packs in the beginning of the game. You get a lot of gold players for your team, and you could get some elites that you can sell as well. That's very, very good. And that kind of leads into my next tip, which is sell your excess gold players and certainly your elite players. Now, I'll show you guys my team real quick. I don't have any elite players on my team except for this Herman Moore, you guys will see, and that'll actually go to a point that I have later. The only other elites I have are guys that I got for free from doing stuff in MUT 15, or MUT 16, I should say. Like the Road to the Playoffs Tom Brady, the Ultimate Master Marcus Allen, MUT Master Odell. This Gronk was from the solos that I hope you guys all did as well. I can't remember if it was Memorial Day or whatever, or it was Cover Vote, that's what it was. But basically everything else is gold players, and they're not even that high of overall gold players. And you guys know I opened a bunch of packs. I've opened, probably 80, 90 packs already, more than a lot of you guys probably open. And my team is basically all golds, and that's not just because pack odds are bad. That's because I've been selling almost all of my elites and gold players that I've pulled. You guys can see Herman Moore's pretty much the only guy I kept. Also, this Adrian Peterson is the one you get for the rushing gauntlet challenge at the very end. Now you guys can see right here, I already have a bunch of guys on the marketplace and whatnot. I have a few different guys that are in my lineup, but I'm going to sell these guys, like Matt Slauson right here, 81 overall center. I don't really need an 81 overall center right now. You guys can check. I'm going to look real fast and see what other centers I have. I probably have somebody that's a gold. I have this Corey Lindsey right here. Why not use him on my team? He's pretty decent. I don't really need anybody that amazing. I'm only playing solos right now anyway, so let's see what Slauson's going for. And this dude's up for 5,000 coins, and he'll sell, I guarantee it. If you put him up for 4.5, he'll sell, and you get 5,000 coins right there for a center that you don't really need. It's not even that great of a center. Don't need to keep him, and honestly, it's just so worth selling right now. George Iloka selling for like 7K, I want to say. Yeah, like it's just ridiculous what he's selling for. That one obviously hasn't sold yet, but it will. I'll show you guys in my recent sales that I've actually sold a bunch of cards. I deleted a few of them, so there's only 2 of them on there. But basically, that's how I made all my coins. I sold an Ezekiel Elliott, a 77 overall card for 5,000 coins, and then a Levante David, an 81 overall card for 8,300 coins. Also, the elites that I've pulled like 3 or 4 elites so far. They've all sold for around 15 to 20,000 coins. Definitely sell those guys. You don't need elites at this point in the game unless you really want them. And like I said, these tips aren't for everybody. But if you don't really need the elites, if you're just playing solo challenges like me, I would sell them. You don't need them. They're going to only go down in price. You might as well make your coins now, and then you can buy them later on when they're half the price that they are now. So basically, that's my third tip. Sell all your gold cards that are pretty high overall, especially the ones that are 80 overall and higher. Now, next thing is do not play head-to-head or draft champions ranked right now. They cost, or salary cap for that matter. Especially draft champions ranked, which costs tickets. Unless you guys have a bunch of tickets, like I have 16 tickets. I might play a draft champions ranked every once in a while. But if you have no tickets, it costs like 9,000 coins to get into a draft champions ranked. And unless you're really good, you're probably not going to make that back, at least the first time go around. Now, head-to-head, I don't recommend playing this right now at all. The rewards are just terrible for regular head-to-head. Even if you get 10 wins, you get a bunch of stuff that you can't sell. You get, nothing really, honestly. I don't really recommend playing head-to-head. Salary cap ranked is probably fun to play if you guys want to go for it. It's, like I said, a lot of these tips are going to be generally, they're not going to be the most fun tips, but they're going to be the way you're going to make a lot of coins. And I would just say stick to solos, stuff like that. Stick to, if you want to play some draft champions, do draft champions unranked. You don't get great rewards for it, but it's fun, and you can, you still get a few coins from it. Whereas salary cap ranked and draft champions ranked, you got to spend tickets on, and subsequently coins basically, because tickets cost coins. And then this head-to-head, honestly, unless you just want to, take your team for a spin online, it's just the rewards are just not there right now. So I'd stay away from it. Unless you just, like I said, unless you really want to play head-to-head, which is perfectly fine. But I just think it's not the best way to use your time, especially if you're on EA Access. Definitely want to use that trial time well. Now, final thing is do not do the legend sets or any other set really at this point in the game. You can do team hero sets. That I'm fine with that. If you got extra cards, go for it. But if not, you might as well wait until basically the game is a week or 2 in. Early on, like I'm talking the first few days you have the game. Don't really do any sets, especially these flashbacks or legend sets. I've done the legend set because I thought it'd be fun to get Herman Moore, and like I said, same deal. If you want Herman Moore on your team, go ahead and get him. I'm just saying, if you want to do it, just know that you're not going to make as many coins. I know that I probably foregone about 100, 150k by doing this Herman Moore set. I probably could have around 250, maybe 300,000 coins if I didn't do the Herman Moore, but I wanted Herman Moore, so I did it. So basically, just know that if you want to make a ton of coins though early on, don't do any legend sets, don't do any flashback sets. Just wait, like I said, a week or 2. Those sets will go down in price, and you'll be able to actually make some coins. Actually, or I shouldn't even say make coins. You should be able to, get those sets done without having to overspend too much early on, because it's super early, obviously, and everybody wants those new and fresh cards. So basically, those are my tips. It's a bunch of boring stuff, I know, but it's a bunch of stuff that will help you play solos. Buy packs with money if you can, even if it's only a 7 or 14 pro pack bundle. Sell the cards you get. Get like a solid, decent gold team around you. But you don't need the 84 overall players. You don't need the 86 overall players. Sell those guys. Pick them up in a week or 2 when they're half the price, and you'll be good to go in MUT 17. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like down below and let me know what you guys think is the best way to make coins in this new mode. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you later.